Hey guys, welcome back to the Vid-Bits. I'm Brian, and I'm here with another episode of Pac-Man Mega Tunnel Battle Chomp Champs, the Chomp Champ Energizer Hour. So basically, it's just a rundown show of the leaderboards of all the different the local United States Eastern Division and the Global Division, and then all the different tiers. I do the top 20 on each of those divisions. I do the top 20 of each of those tiers to give a little bit of respect and glory to the gamers that are busting their butts to get up on those leaderboards. So with that being said, just give me a moment to get settled in. What we do here is we're going to start off with an elimination game. Then we're going to do 3 of the tiers. And then we're going to do a ranked game. Then we'll do 3 more tiers. And then we'll finish with an elimination game. So it's also so I can keep my streak going of playing the game every day. Since the 9th of May, which is the day, pretty much almost a full day after it launched. The hard launch, the soft launch was a week before that you had to pay for early access. So let's go ahead and get into elimination. And yeah, we're going to play an elimination game. We're going to do 3 tiers, call down the top 20 of the 3 tiers in the local United States Eastern Division and the Global Division. We'll do a ranked game, and we'll do the other 3 tiers of each division, and then we'll finish off with an elimination game, and that'll be the Power Hour guy, or not the Power Hour, the Energizer Hour guys. So, just one moment, please. Elimination games seem to get into a lot quicker, so. Anybody watching Money in the Bank? I plan on watching that. Huge wrestling fan. Huge, huge, huge. Got the Money in the Bank pay-per-view coming up. It's been a pretty awesome day for me so far. We were lucky enough to beat our personal best as Legend of Zelda time. That was awesome. Cool, we're gonna face somebody. We're gonna face... Oh, maybe. Give them a chance to get some spotlight there. There they are. Was it worth it? Was it worth it? It's pretty early for us to be competing against each other, pal. I'll come back. He must have thought so too, because he left. So you expand the maze out, and you're going to look for the powers that are going to help you. Pack Shield's definitely helpful, because then I can rebound his Dazer attack, so you definitely want to have one of those. I'm not saying go for double Pack Shield, but it doesn't hurt. Our points are pretty good. Yeah, they're still hanging out. Oh, shoot. I don't know why I did that. I wanted that so bad. Get away from me, bud. Sure you want to be in here, pal? Oh yeah, you do. You junked your maze. It's like security, make them think I don't have things I have. Dazer, 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 dazer. All right. Hello. Hi, Gallery. I'm sorry, but I appreciate you. Oi, I appreciate you. That was a good game. Good game, guy. All right. So that was our first elimination game. That was a good game. Who was that? Go ahead and see if they want to add them to the list. Invite sent to Su Sao Dog Bun. What a fun name. Let's see if we could find them. Maybe not. I always assume when I'm seeing people that they're, you know, quick, easy to find. Yeah, I'd actually have to probably write it down. Super Joe, that's a new name. That's what I'm talking about. Alright, so let's go ahead and pull our shield up here. Alright, so that's the reason why I feel like it's cool to, you know, to tout these too, is that some people are making efforts. Alright, now your top 20 local United States Eastern Division bronze tier. Number 20, Smiley Gold with a 13-5 and a 726. Number 19, Splatoon Savage with an 11-0 and a 727. Number 18, Ghost ND 416 with a 16-0 and a 728. Number 17, Clint 7794 with a 17-1 and a 729. Number 16, RJ 37 with a 27-2 and a 731. Number 15, Quake Kick 53 with a 45-2 and a 731. Number 14 is Wicked Crazy Mo with a 13-0 and a 733. Number 12 is Deuteromos with a 13-1 and a 733. Number 12 is Trick Surfer Drumpf with a 11-0 and a 735. Number 11 is Man O' Steel with a 10-0 and a 736. And now your top 10. Number 10 is Junkhead with a Junkhead 239 with a 16-0 and a 736. Number 9 is Jacob 1510 with an 11-0 and a 736. Number 8 is Kitten with a 11-0 and a 737. And now your top 10. So if you're Kitten, Jacob 1510, or Junkhead 239, you're just within reach of the top 7 bronze tier local United States Eastern Division Chomp champs. With number 7 being Little GS 504 with a 10-0 and a 741. Number 6 being Skull Sinister with an 11-0 and a 744. Number 5 is still RT with a 10-0 and a 746. Number 4, Blue Dolphin 05 with a 15-0 and a 746. Number 3, Super Joe 7875 with a 14-1 and a 748. Number 2 is Unsafe Moosey with a 12-0 and a 749. And your number 1 local United States Eastern Division Bronze Tier Chomp Champ is Nestkill with a 12-0 and a 749. I don't know if they'll ever play again for the rest of the season, but they're still here on the top. They're still here rocking it. Alright, number 20 in your Global Division Bronze Tier Chomp Champ, and your 20th Global Bronze Tier Chomp Champ is Quake Kick 53 with a 45-2 and a 731. Number 19 is Wicked Crazy Mo with a 13-0 and a 733. Number 18 is Deuteramos with a 13-1 and a 733. Number 17 is Trickstar for Drumpf with an 11-0 and a 735. Number 16 is Man of Steel with a 10-0 and a 736. And number 15 is Junkhead 239 with a 16-0 and a 736 as well. Number 14 is Jacob 1510 with an 11-0 and a 736. Number 13 is Kitten with a 11-0 and a 737. Number 12 is Little GS 504 with a 10-0 and a 741. Number 11 is Alan Norris 1997 with a 13-0 and a 743. Now your top 10 global bronze tier chomp champs. Number 10 is Skull Sinister with an 11-0 and a 744. Number 9 is Matthias Haight with an 11-0 and a 745. Number 8 is RT with a 10-0 and a 746. And if you're RT, Matthias Haight, or Skull Sinister, you're just within reach of the top 7 bronze tier global division chomp champs, with number 7 being Bunny YLDRM with a 13-1 and a 746. Number 6 is Blue Dolphin 5 with a 15-0 and a 746. Number 5 is Crypto Knight 97 with an 11-0 and a 747. Number 4 is El Muno 360 with an 11-0 and a 747. Number 3 is Super Joe 70875 with a 14-1 and a 748. Number 2 is Unsafe Moosey with a 12-0 and a 749, and tied is Nestkill with a 12-0 and a 749 as well. Your second and first bronze global division bronze tier chomp champs, and again, I don't think they'll ever move. Now on to your local United States Eastern Division Silver Tier Chomp Champs. Your Silver Tier Chomp Champs, the local United States Eastern Division. Number 20 is Cesar Nilton 90 with a 33-5 and a 1450. Number 19 is, oh god, I did it again. Push the wrong button. Push the wrong button. Alright, not bad. 19 is Maniac with a 22-2 and a 1451. Number 18 is Rick Splint with a 33-0 and a 1452. That seems like a new name. Number 17 is Poncho Smash with a 25-0 and a 1452. Number 16 is Ben with a 21-0 and a 1451. Number 15 is GNR Fan with a 27-1 and a 1454. Number 14 is Last Resort 19 with a 30-2 and a 1458. Number 13 is Duck-a-Quack with a 39-10 and a 1461. Number 12 is Gaming Bros with a 16-2 and a 1462. Number 11 is Squeaky Number 1 with a 20-0 and a 1464. And your number 10 in your top 10 starts with Dat Guy Manny with a 32-0 and a 1469. Your 9th place local United States Eastern Division Silver Tier Chomp Champ is Elroy with a 25-0 and a 1476. Number 8 is Ice Dew with a 23-0 and a 1479. So if you're Ice Dew, Elroy, or Dat Guy Manny, you're just within reach of the top 7 Silver Tier local United States Eastern Division Chomp Champs. With number 7 being Clout Lord 71666 with 63-7 and a 1480. Felixer with a 20-0 and a 1481 is in number 6th place. Number 5 goes to Dark GOP with a 23-0 and a 1482. Number 4 is Young Silk Champ with a 22-0 and a 1486. Number 3 is Scuttlebug with a 21-0 and a 1488. Number 2 is J Rest, which seems like a newer name, with a 25-0 and a 1490. And your number 1 local United States Eastern Division Silver Tier Chomp Champ is Little Frog with a 21-1 and a 1496. Alright, now on to your global leaderboards. Your global leaderboards for the silver tier. Number 20 is Bin with a 21-0 and a 1452. Number 19 is Poncho Smash with a 25-0 and a 1452. Number 18 is GNR Fan with a 27-1 and a 1454. Number 17 is Last Resort 19, suffering a loss with a 30-2 and a 1458, only their second loss. Number 16 is Grevin with a 26-2 and a 1460. Number 15 is Duck-a-Quack with a 39-10 and a 1461. Number 14 is Gaming Bros with a 16-2 and a 1462. Number 13 is Simon with a 25-0 and a 1463. Number 12 is Squeaky Number 1 with a 12-0 and a 1464. Number 11 is Mono Death with a 25-1 and a 1467. Now your top 10, number 10 is Dat Guy Manny with a 32-0 and a 1469. Number 9 is Elroy with a 25-0 and a 1476. I did not have the screen off. I apologize for that. So just to catch up real quick. Bin, Poncho Smash, GNR Fan, Last Resort, Grevin, Duck-a-Quack, Gaming Bros, Simon, Squeaky Number 1, Mono Death, Dat Guy Manny, Elroy, Ice Dew. So if you're Ice Dew, Elroy, or Dat Guy Manny, you're just within reach of the top 7 silver tier global division chomp champs, with number 7 being Clout Lord 71666 with a 63-7 and a 1480. Number 6 being Felixer with a 20-0 and a 1481. Number 5 is Darth GOP with a 23-0 and a 1482. Number 4 is Young Silk Champ with a 22-0 and a 1486. And your top 3 global division silver tier chomp champs is number 3 Scuttlebug with a 21-0 and a 1488. Number 2 is J Rest with a 25-0 and a 1490. And number 1 being Little Frog with a 21-1 and a 1496. Now on to your gold local United States Eastern Division. Your local United States Eastern Division gold tier chomp champs. Starting off at number 20, it's Corrupt with a 45-7 and a 1432. Number 19 is Zashimi with a 36-1 and a 21-27. Number 18 is Wildcat with a 30-1 with a 21-28. Number 17 is Ultimo Fuzzball with a 44-5 and a 21-30. Number 6 is Neil Dittmer with a 27-0 and a 21-30. Number 15 is Retro P1up with a, maybe Retro Puff, I don't know, with a 35-4 and a 21-42. Number 14 is Slick Rick 314 with a 36-1 and a 21-50. Number 13 is Sobro Ryu with a 36-0 and a 21-58. Number 12 is Frontman Matt with a 43-10 with a 21-59. And number 11 is Shin Dark Child with a 31-1 and a 21-71. Now your top 10. Your 10th place is Redacted with a 39-1 and a 21-73. Number 9 is Reaper of Love 23 with a 33-1 and a 21-76. Number 8 is B-Sand 12 with a 49-1 and a 21-81. And if you're B-Sand 12, Reaper of Love 23 or Redacted, you're just within reach of the gold tier local United States Eastern Division leaderboard. With number 7 being D-Money with a 43-0 with a 21-87. Number 6, Alex Q with a 31-1 loss, which is the last match that they played, with a 31-1 with a 21-92. Number 5 is DSTYN with a 44-1 and a 21-94. Number 4 is Whitey Wreck with a 30-0 and a 22-22. Number 3 is Juggalo Debo with a 36-1 and a 22-27. Number 2, Rafe Got Skills with a 35-1 and a 22-32, and your leader in the local United States Eastern Division Gold Tier Chomp Champ section is It's the Monkey 420 with a 36-0 and a 22-41. Alright, now that same division, we have the Gold Tier Global, I'm sorry, the same tier, the Global Division though, the Global Division Gold Tier Top 20. Number 20 is Corrupt with a 45-7 and a 15-32. Number 19 is Ultima Fuzzball with a 44-5 and a 21-30. Number 18 is Retro P 1-Up with a 35-4 and a 21-42. Number 17 is Slick Rick 30-4 with a 36-1 and a 21-50. Number 16 is Soul Bro Ryu with a 36-0 and a 21-58. And number 15 comes in with Frontman Matt with a 43-10 and a 21-59. Number 14 is Reese with a 33-1 and a 21-65. Number 13 is Shin Dark Child with a 34-1 and a 21-71. Number 12 is Redacted with a 39-1 and a 21-73. Number 11 is Reaper of Love 23 with a 33-1 and a 21-76. Now your top 10 Global Division Gold Tier Chomp Champs. Number 10 being B-San 12 with a 49-1 and a 21-81. Number 9 is D-Money with a 43-0 and a 21-87. And number 8 is Alex Q with a 31-1 and a 21-92. And if you're Alex Q, D-Money, or B-San 12, you're just within reach of the Gold Tier Global Division splash screens. The top 7 Gold Tier Chomp Champs in the Global Division, so globally, are number 7 JRG with a 33-1 and a 21-94. Number 6 DSTYM with a 44-1 and a 21-94. Number 5 is KUKURUCHO with a 37-0 and a 21-98. Number 4 is Waddy Wreck with a 30-0 and a 22-22. Number 3 is Juggalo Debo with a 36-1 and a 22-27. Number 2 is Rife Got Skills with a 35-1 and a 22-32. And the number 1 global gold tier chomp champ is It's the Monkey 420 with a 36-0, 22-41 rating. And I guarantee you that they're probably just going to stay locked in there, which is fine. That's what they want to do, and it's cool, and I'm fine with it. It's their deal, it's their jam, you know what I mean? So, now we're going to go ahead and get into the one ranked game we're going to play. Play a ranked game, shall we? Because that's the format here. Pardon me. Hopefully everyone's having a wonderful Saturday. Nope. I figured I'd check. You never know if there's a Chomp Champ on, man. I mean, I just faced Sam Hain Witch on the Johnny Monad 777 account and some ranked games, and they are the 15th ranked global Chomp champ, so you never know. People can say what they want if they heard me complain about how things were on the Steam port, but I'm telling you, you see how I perform here about how I can round corners and stuff, and like you can't do that same thing if you're not actually on the deck itself. So like to stream, I gotta have it docked. But like when I have it in handheld mode, it's not as loose, but yeah. Definitely glad that I started it on PlayStation. Like, not that we're loyal to one specific brand, but I love this controller, so. Oh, wombo combo. It said there was only one other Pac-Man there. Probably not gonna let me face the dude. He probably can't even survive that long. There's another Dazer. I'm not even gonna go for it. I'm gonna go over here before the dude gets aced. By me, right now. Boom. No, he had more than one life. That's okay. If we just get a prize to show up, they'll just go for that and I'll chomp them. Or we'll be lucky enough for that to happen. And then we'll just come over here. And then we'll just freeze them, and that's it. That's nice. There you go. Nice. Okay, back with a shield. Alright guys, alright, we're running down the Platinum tier. Local United States Eastern Division, number 20 is Crazy Thomas Fox with a 42-0 and a 27.66. Number 19 is a Wheeling Man with a 47-0 and a 27.75. Number 18 is Dat Sonic Boy with a 40-0 and a 27.81. Number 17 is Eldiger with a Eldiger 007 with a 62 and 10 and a 27.90. I don't know why I had such a hard time with that. Number 16 is Mythic Panda 1, suffering their second loss with a 50-2 and a 28.17. Number 15 is I'm Shadow Fall X with a 43-1 and a 28.20. Number 14 is Quaalude Love with a 45-0 and a 28.31. Number 13 is Gil with a 42-1 and a 28.37. Number 17 is NSW with a 46-0 and a 28-39. Number 16 is Soul with a 51-1 and a 28-58. Now your top 10. Number 10 is Onslaught Tree with a 44-0 and a 28-63. Number 9 is Matthew with a 45-0 and a 28-63 as well. Number 8 is Flawless Diamond with a 62-6 and a 28-93. And if you're Flawless Diamond, Matthew or Onslaught Tree, you're just within reach of the Platinum tier local United States Eastern Division splash screen, with number 7 being Vanilla Rilla with a 43-0 and a 29-02. Number 6 is Ray Du Pummel with a 44-2 and a 29-20. Number 5 is Pharaoh 1215 with a 49-2 and a 29-22. Also the 29-22 and a 48-2 record is Eduardo 57 with a 4th placement. Number 3rd is T-Bird 12175 with a 41-0 and a 29-31. Number 2 is a familiar face. Look at this guy. Look at this guy right here. Number 2 is Johnny Monad 777 with a 43-1 and a 29-37. Followed by your number 1 Platinum tier local United States Eastern Division Chomp Champ is Lady T with a 50-1 and a 29-45. Go Johnny, go, go, go. Now your top 20 global Platinum tier Chomp Champs. Number 20 is Soul with a 51-1 and a 28-58. Number 19 is Pighty Man with a 41-0 and a 28-62. Number 18 is Onslaught Tree with a 44-0 and a 28-63. Number 17 is Matthew with a 45-0 and a 28-63 as well. Number 16 is Danny Vergosic with a 44-0 and a 28-83. Number 15 is Flawless Diamond with a 62-6 and a 28-93. Number 14 is Steven 245 with a 43-0 and a 28-97. Number 13 is Vanilla Rilla with a 43-0 and a 29-02. Number 12 is AKI Tail 2D with a 40-0 and a 29-05. Number 11 is Ray Du Pummel with a 44-2 and a 29-20. Now for your top 10, number 10 is Pharaoh 1215 with a 49-2 and a 29-22. Number 9 is Eduardo 57 with a 48-2 and a 29-22. And number 8 is T-Bird 12175 with a 41-0 and a 29-31. So if you're T-Bird 12175, Eduardo 57, or Pharaoh 1215, you're just within reach of the top 7 Platinum tier Global Division Chomp Champs. Hey, look at this guy, number 7 Platinum, number 7 in the Platinum tier, working his way up. It's that guy, go, Johnny Monad 777 in the number 7 spot in the Global Division Platinum tier Chomp Champ section, and he is 43-1 with a 29-37. Number 6 is Lady T with a 50-1 and a 29-45. Number 5 is 49-2 and 29-60 rated Star Ghoul in the 5th place spot. Haha. Goldberg. Number 4 is Matt with a 46-1 and a 29-61. Number 3 is George the Guzman with a 46-0 and a 29-69. Number 2 is Wolf L. Co. with a 89-13 with a 29-94, and I just don't know about that score, man. Like, that means they tried to boost a bunch, I think. I think they did. I would never have said Goldberg. T-Bird. I would never have said Goldberg. God. I love you, Manny. You're awesome. And your number 1 Global Division Platinum Tier Chomp Champ is Luigi Chivo with a 74-3 and a 29.99 rating. What's up, Chief? Looking for some food, I bet. Now your local United States Eastern Division Diamond Tier Chomp Champs. Number 20 is Al Cater with a 51-0 and a 37-15. Number 19 is Suckwitch with a 103-16 and a 37-54. Number 18 is Raul Duke with a 66 and... What are you eating, Chief? That's not food. 18 is Raul Duke with a 66-0 and a 37-65. Number 17 is Bagels with a 63-1 and a 37-68. Number 16 is Ryan with a 59-1 and a 37-76, with number 15 being I Am Kings with a 59-1 and a 37-76. Number 14 is Buster Blue 0052 with a 62-0 and a 38-31. Number 13 is DJ Black Magic with a 54-0 and a 38-36. Number 12 is Salty Bacchus 78 with a 93-15 and a 38-40. Number 11 is Shelm 789 with a 109-3 and a 38-48. Number 10 is Fearless Reptile with a 51-0 and a 38-60. Number 9 is Kiltau with a 70-5 and a 38-69. And number 8 is Lefty with a 65-4 and a 38-74. So if you're Lefty, Kiltau, or Fearless Reptile, you are just within reach of the top 7 Diamond Tier local United States Eastern Division spots. So number 7 going to Baby Ball with a 64-3 with a 38-92. Number 6 is Neo Razom with a 85-6 and a 3900. Number 5 is Diddy Daddy with a 55-0 and a 3906. Number 4 is Bam with a 56-2 and a 3922. Number 3 is Zero Cool WIV with a 62-1 and a 3952. I'm sorry, 53. Number 2 is Terra 20 with a 73-4 and a 3981. And your number 1 Diamond local United States Eastern Division Chomp Champ is Fee-Wiz, which is a newer name. So Fee-Wiz tearing up the ranks there as the number 1 local United States Eastern Division Diamond Chomp Champ. Okay. Now on to your Global Division Diamond Tiers, your Global Diamond Tier Chomp Champs. Number 20 is Ryan with a 59-1 with a 37-76. Number 19 is I'm Kings with a 59-1 and a 37-76. Number 18 is Wessie West with a 58-0 and a 37-92. Number 17 is Buster Blue 0052 with a 62-0 and a 38-31. Number 16 is DJ Black Magic with a 54-0 and a 38-36. Number 15 is Salty Bacchus 78 with a 93-15 with a 38-40. Number 14 is Shelm 789 with a 103-3 and a 38-48. Number 13 is Twisted Souls 202 with a 57-0 and a 38-57. Number 12 is Fearless Reptile with a 51-0 and a 38-60. Number 11 is Kiltau with a 70-5 and a 38-69. Number 10 is Lefty with a 65-4 and a 38-74. Number 9 is Baby Ball with a 64-3 and a 38-92. Number 8 is Neo Razom with a 85-6 and a 3900. So if you're Neo Razom, Baby Ball, or Lefty, you're just within reach of the Diamond Tier splash screen of the Global Division, with number 7 being Diddy Daddy at the 55-0 and a 3906. Number 6 being Bam with a 56-2 and a 3922. Number 5 is Arctic Monkey with a 67-2 and a 3922. Number 4 is Raymond 19121983 with a 54-0 and a 3941. Number 3 is Zero Cool WYV with a 62-1 and a 3953. Number 2 is Terra 20 with a 73-4 and a 3981. And your number 1 Global Division Diamond Tier Chomp Champ. Right underneath Chomp Champ Tier is Fee-Wiz with a 67-3 and a 3992. Alright, we're going to play one more elimination game, and then we're going to finish it up with the, the rest of it, the Chomp Champ tier. So let's go ahead and jump back into here, do one more elimination game. Yeah, when I said these will be about an hour, it'll be give or take. You know, I mean, if there's time at the end, maybe I'll do multiple elimination games. If it takes me less time to get through the rankings, and you know, but sometimes they'll only be like 48 minutes long, which is fine too, because with commercials that's about an hour anyways. On top of it, but you know, the whole point is just to give the glory to the gamers of all the you know, it's 6 tiers between 2 different divisions. If I had more time, if it was a 2-hour show, you know, I mean, I really could on like a Sunday do like a super show where I show all the different guys, but it's going to be a lot of overlapping. But I mean, I could show like the Western division, and I could show the Central division. Ooh, that computer guy's aggressive as crap. Yeah, that was dumb. Weird, I've said all this shit about not being dressed up as anything other than regular Pac-Man, but if they do give me a unique cosmetic that I'm the only person that has it, I'm gonna have to just wear it. I'm gonna have to. It's gonna be something stupid like a gold crown, because you can't buy it. You can buy that prismatic crown though, which looks kind of cooler than the gold crown, so I don't know. I'm not a big gold guy. I mean, I'll take it as a badge of honor, you know. I'd rather them send me a freaking title championship that I can, like, display. I mean, everybody else gets WWE replicas. I want a replica. Draft Pac-Man belt. Take that dude out if he's still gonna hang out here. I'm gonna take you out, boy. See ya. We have more than one guy. How come they get caught? Okay. All right, there we go. I'm gonna do another one. How many more of those do I need for that? I might play a couple then. Hey there, Cheapers. Good boy. What? Good doggy boy. You're a good boy, Husky. Petting that belly. Anybody in here? Nope. We'll play one more, and then we'll do the Chomp Champ tier rundown, and then we'll call it. That'll be an hour, and we'll call it. I guess I thought last time I might have waited more time to get started. So, but yeah, it's never going to be more than an hour. Got to keep my rank streak alive, playing every day on this account and all that, but also been grinding some elimination matches. It's been fun. So, I mean, there's a chance that I'll do 2, and if it's real people, then it'll only be 2. So, I mean, I've had matches with people that have lasted over a half an hour. In that case, it would only be 1. Chance? Yeah. The God missed. Oh, come on. Of course, I got super excited seeing somebody else. The God. Mr. Awesome. Ooh, I want that plus. Aww. I wanted that plus one. The Furious Stranger had to get it and then die. Well, he just didn't make it. Okay, I'll take that. He was nervous. Alrighty, let's go ahead and get into the wrap-up then. Now your local United States Eastern Division Chomp Champ tier. Now the top 20 Chomp Champs in the local United States Eastern Division. Number 20 is Skater Die with a 380-1 and a 24-905. Number 19 is a Mouse with a 373-1 and a 26-482. Number 18 is that Outlier, 125-4 and a 26-561 Game Ninja, so that should only really be about 9,000, but whatever. Number 17 is David Dow, 00 with a 420-0 and a 39-48. Number 16 is Sears Days with a 466-1 and a 31-680. Number 15 is Nello with a 489-1 and a 35-446. Number 14 is Space with a 551-0 and a 35,999 rating. I love Space. Awesome player. Number 13 is Shiba Inu with a 597-11 and a 36,476. Number 12 is Sinister Sins with a 602 and 33 with a 36,981. Number 11 is Kelly with a 580-2 and a 39,477. Number 10 is Samhain Witch with a 590-3 with a 40,642, which we drew even 3-3 with them earlier today. Number 9 is Daddy Mark with a 693-20 with a 45,807. Number 8 is Mothership with a 696-4 with a 48,419. Number 7 is Darkside 214 with an 843 and 1 with a 63.36. Number 6 is Kofi YT with an 830 and 0 and a 61.736. Just know that Mothership, Daddy Mark, and Sam Hain Witch are just within reach of being in the splash screen. Number 6 is Kofi YT with an 830 and 0 and a 61.763. Number 5 is Shanimal with a 1,024 and 4 and a 68,550. Number 4 is Wubsy with a 1,272 and 1 and a 71,777. Number 3 is Try Again with a 2,230 and 28 and a 152,636. Number 2 is Dark Shadow with a 21,96 and 21 win-loss record with 155,046. And number 1 in the local United States Eastern Division Chomp Champ is the Vid-Bits in the 4,002 and 34 with a 256,187. Here's your global top 20. Number 20, Mr. Socrates, 490 and 0 and a 36,205. Number 19 is Shiba Inu with a 597 and 11 and a 36,476. Number 18 is Sinister Sins with a 602 and 33 and a 36,981. Number 17 is Kelly with a 580 and 2 and a 39,477. Number 16 is Nowhere Man 66 with a 585 and 4 and a 40,216. Number 15 is Sam Hain Witch with a 590 and 3 and a 40,642. Number 14 is Lucifer Heaven with a 630 and 0 and a 45,623. Number 13 is Daddy Mark with a 693 and 20 and a 45,807. Number 12 is PK Simo with a 685 and 9 and a 45,935. Number 11 is Mothership with a 696 and 4 and a 48,419. Now for your top 10 players in the game globally. Number 10 is Avigador Sada 007 with a 767 and 8 and a 54,361. Number 9 is Darkside 214 with a 843 and 1 and a 60,336. Number 8 is Kofi YT with an 830 and 0 and a 61,763. Kofi YT, Darkside 214 is Avigador Sada 007 are just within reach of the splash screen, with number 7 being Shanimal with a 1,024 and 4 and a 68,550. Number 6 is Wubsy with a 1,272 and 1 and a 71,777. Number 5 is Stammy with a 1,104 and 3 and a 79,226. Number 4 is Mint Daddy Pig with a 1,704 and 6 and a 123,457. And your top 3 is Try Again is number 3 with a 2,230 and 28 and a 152,636. Number 2 is Dark Shadow with a 2196 and 21 with 155,046. And your number 1 is the Vid-Bits, the number 1 global reigning, defending, undefeated Chomp Champ of the world with a 4,002 and 34 win-loss record with a quarter milli, 256,187. And we'll see you guys on the next one. Hopefully you enjoyed this. We appreciate you guys, and we'd love to see you next time in the next Chomp Champs Energizer Hour. Until then, it's been Brian from the Vid-Bits, aka Pops from Pops Plays, aka Johnny Monad 777, working my way up the rankings secretly, and hopefully we'll be on the top 7 Chomp Champs of the local United States Eastern Division. But until then, we'll see you on the next one. It's been Brian from the Vid-Bits. Peace.